Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about Russell Simmons and how he's raping the African American community. He has a card out there called the Rush card. It's basically a debit card that you use as a normal debit card, as a credit card to make transactions online. You go to the grocery, you use it. Instead of cash, it basically replaces cash. But the catch here is when you deposit money into your Rush card account, they take out a percentage of it. It's like a cash check in place, basically. They take out a percentage of it and they give you the rest. And I saw this card a few months ago, probably back in the spring, and I was like, why would anyone do this? Why would someone choose to put their money in this Rush card account instead of putting their money in a bank account? It's so easy to open a checkings account. And the checkings account that I opened when I was a teenager, when I was in high school, it was free. I didn't have to keep any amount of money in the bank so they could keep my account open. I didn't have to do anything like that. I could use all the money in the bank that I put in there, that my money. I could use every cent of it, and they don't care because it's my money. And I got free checks. I still do get free checks. They send a new debit card every time it expires. There's no catches here. There's nothing fishy going on. It's my money to spend the way I want it because I deposited it in there. With the Rush card now, they take out a percentage. It's a cash check in place. It's just a cash check in place by someone who's popular, who could sell this to the masses. Russell Simmons. And who is he marketing this card to? To his own people, to black people, to African Americans, to uneducated African Americans, I must add, because it's not all African Americans that fall in for this scheme, for this scam. They understand what's going on here. They see what's going on here. People are depositing their checks from their jobs directly into the Rush card account. So now your money is being split up three ways, actually four ways, but three ways before it gets back to you. The US government is taking its taxes, that's a given. Russell Simmons is making his cut. Visa is making their cut. Because Visa is the co-sponsor along with Russell Simmons behind this card. Russell Simmons probably doesn't even do much with this except collect money. He just throws his image behind this to attract black people, to attract African Americans. And they are falling for it. People are falling for this. I don't see why someone is using these silly cards instead of getting a checkings account. Instead of getting a free, might I add, checkings account where they take 0% of your money, your hard-earned money. Why are people doing this? And nobody is standing up and coming out against Russell Simmons for what he's doing, for how he's raping his own community, his own people, African Americans. Nobody's coming out against him about this. I don't even think anybody's realizing what's taking place here. Actually, last night, Gia TV, I was seeing her talking about this on Twitter. Like, I just started following her on Twitter. I never really was into her stuff because I don't really like watching, hearing about like all celebrity news and stuff, and that's what she talks about. That's what her blog is about. But last night, she was actually making some good points about this whole Russell Simmons Rush card business. It's like, it was so refreshing to see that somebody with some sort of influence, because she has some influence online, talking about this. And it was not only me thinking about this, because as I said, I saw this months ago, and it's like the people who are supposed to about it, like my friends, it's like they didn't really care. Nobody's like objecting to this madness. And I don't think there's anyone in the black community right now who has the following or who has the stature to stand up to someone like Russell Simmons and say, Russell, what you're doing is wrong. You're raping the black community. I don't think that there's any black person who could do that right now. Maybe Al Sharpton, Al Sharpton, come on. Maybe Jesse Jackson, but it needs to be somebody from the hip hop community. Somebody like, say, Jay-Z, come forward and say, Russell, what you're doing is wrong, and explain to poor and educated black people what Russell is doing to them, what Russell is doing with their money. It needs to be somebody who's popular, because I can't see someone, like me. I'm objecting to this, and I'm explaining to you why it's wrong, what he's doing, and this is only going to reach like 1,000 heads, right? I have like 1,900 subscribers right now. That's the only people it's going to reach, because that is going to end right there. Nobody is going to be fired up about this to say, yo, I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to make this more I'm gonna to spread this with other people. I don't think anybody out there is gonna do this. I hope that they do, but I don't think anybody will. As I said, Gia TV, I was looking at her Twitter last time when she was talking about this, and she was fired up about this. And I said it was so refreshing to see that someone other than me was fired up about this, because nobody else that I know even was budged when I told him about this scheme that Russell Simmons is running right now. Anyway, that's all I really have to say on this. I hope you guys do some more research on it. I'll put some links up in the description of this video. Please check it out. Please spread the word. Let people know what's going on with their money. Let people know that they could open a free checkings account to save their own money. They don't have to pay Russell Simmons to spend their hard-earned money. And you know what else is funny about this Rush card? It also comes in this nice designer style with the baby fat logo on it to attract young girls, stupid women, stupid uneducated women to get these cards, right? This is what it's for. It's like a design. It's like I give you a card from Chase. It's like, hey, it's just a card from Chase. I give you a card from Russell Simmons and it says baby fat on it. Oh, I have a designer credit card. I have a designer debit card. That's how people think. That black people need to stop thinking like that. Get educated on money. Get educated on finance. And it's not even that hard. It's not that much. I'm not telling you to go learn the stock market, how to sell stocks, how to trade stocks. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, learn how to manage your own money. There should be no places, such as check cashing places, cashing your checks and taking a percentage of your money. These places should not even be in business, because there's no reason that a black person in America shouldn't have a bank account, at least a checkings account. A free, I keep stressing free checkings account. Alright? I know, in my previous video speaking about illegal immigrants, I know illegal immigrants with bank accounts. So please don't give me that bullshit about I can't get a bank account because such and such reason. If an illegal immigrant could legally get a bank account, because there are legal ways to get one, there's nothing illegal here. You just have to show your identification, whatever it is, be it government identification from your country, and as I said in that video too, tax ID information. That's all they need. That's your 2 pieces of identification right there, and you get a bank account. I don't understand why black people tell me I don't have a bank account, so I have to go to a cash checking place to cash checks. Stop throwing away your hard-earned money. You're gonna need it. Anyway, that's all I can say on this. I hope this fires up someone to spread this video, spread the information. Not even this video. I don't care if you don't spread this video, but spread the information. I hope that people who were listening to Gia last night, watching what she had to say on Twitter, they spread that information that she put out. Spread the information. That's the only way people are going to get educated, because nobody's going to come forward and step up against Russell Simmons, as I said earlier. Anyway, that's my time. This is a Dream Reborn. Peace.